Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 18 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2. In the last part, well, needless to say, we finished 2 missions. We finished a bounty, so let's go hand that in.
Bartow, my hunter. To what do I owe this delight?
A bucko raises his tankard and winks. Here's your thirsty drake.
To think that such a magnificent creature could also be a water-hoarding pest. Dragons are a complicated bunch.
He hefts the head and looks deeply into its eyes before passing you payment.
Agrasima, my friend. You will let me know if you are interested in more work, Ak?
What bounties do you have available?
A marauder gang boss called Nomu broke free of custody along with the rest of his plunder buddies. It is said they wasted no time getting up to their old tricks.
Nomu slipped the noose again. That half-mastered bastard be three ways mad and twice that a killer. Eoya'd be better off shot of him.
You seem familiar, friend.
A bucko shuffles through his notes before shrugging and giving up.
Prison is too kind for a pirate. So there is a bounty on Nomu's head. He and his ilk fled to the wilderness north of Neketaka.
I'll return with his head, farewell. Let's go handing our mission over here.
Don't you have a temple to find?
I found Oswald.
And? Where is he? Did you get my money?
Funny thing, but Oswald's flat broke, not a copper to his name.
That twisty old pig licker. I should have known.
Khan slams her fist on the table. The utensils jump. She looks away quickly, tears just budding under her eyelashes, and dashes them away with a shuddering sigh. After the brief storm of emotion has passed, she steadies herself and turns her eyes on you.
Gods, but I'm dead tired of this wretched archipelago.
She exhales a deep sigh.
So, if you don't mind, I'll be taking my leave. May Wild's legion of creepy eyes watch your back and all that.
Khan gives you a curt nod and finishes the remainder of her drink with a gulp. She hustles out of the tavern without so much as a wave goodbye. A bit rude, but we have level ups to do, so oh well. You know, let's get one more intimidate, and I think I'm going to go for some explosives. Give me some more skills there. And we have an ability for one class. I could take fighter stance. I don't know if that works with what's it called? Actually, I'm gonna go for that. 30% of grazers convert to hits. To me, that seems like a great fucking idea. Adair. Mechanics, because you're pretty much the only person we have with that at the moment. Let's get you some streetwise. I'm gonna get you weapon and shield combo, just because that's what you are pretty much gonna always be using. I doubt I'll change my mind on that. Let's give you some diplomacy and arcana. Spell wise, I do not know. Noxus burst. Yeah, go for that. Seems like a cool spell. Jyoti. Well, religion and alchemy. What, oh what can you use? That's actually a good spell. A freezing heal beam. Freezes enemy, heals allies. Good beam. Now Seraphim. You can get bluff and sleight of hand. So you're a scythe. What's this? Fractured volition. Violates an enemy's memories to bring vivid recollection of past failures to the surface, leaving the target hobbled and weakened. Pretty cool. Could get psychic backlash. Iron Will. Penetration with cipher spells, that'd actually be pretty useful. You know, I like the idea of penetration with cipher spells. I'm gonna get that. It'll make him far more useful than just a gunslinger.
Yes?
Right, so we currently have a bounty on Nomu the Marauder. Blow the Man Down, and the Veins of Eoy'a. We could do the Lantern of Gorn, which we would go to Doesn't actually... Yeah, that one we're doing anyway. Lighted Paths. Fun someone who might know a dear's friend. And the Painted Masks, which is a bit too hard for us at the moment, but that's fine. This Bakara bounty we could actually do quite easily now, but I'm still... Like, ship battles are very much something I worry about, so let's not worry... Oh, shit, we got a Curse of Darkness. That's unfortunate. Ah, well, a Curse of Darkness will be fine. We can live with that. Right, so I think we need to go do the bounty.
Aloth, is there any way you can bring Islamir back?
The whole point of suppressing her was to keep her out of my head.
I miss her impressions. If she could do this one of you.
Which she did over and over.
Was real good, though. She could do all your twitching, your squeaky voice when you got nervous.
God, I do love their interactions. Now, there's a quest up here that we're going to go pick up. Because it's a good quest to get done. And there she is.
Where is my postinago of a brother? Madiko, where is that spoiled brat?
A woman in fine clothes clutches a ledger in both hands. She searches the faces of passers-by, settling on yours with an uncertain frown. What seems to be the problem?
Laro is past due for a company meeting. Mother wants me to drag the elusive louse back by his ear.
She tucks the book under her arm.
Must be nice to be a layabout. Uncle Angbert would have tanned my hide.
The faint trace of a smile forms on Adir's lips. Because...
Fuck. I am angry and jealous in equal measure. You'd think this district was a maze, the way he manages to hide.
She glances over your shoulder and sighs, and looks back at you with a sudden recognition.
The spirit magnet. Sientere, that I did not recognize you. If you desire to get in the graces of the Valiant Trading Company, we can help each other.
What sort of clout do you have with the trading company?
Mother's bank commands the wealth of the Deadfire campaign.
Nera absently pats the cover of her ledger.
Could I persuade you to watch out for Laro? I'd pay generously for your trouble.
Let's study her hands. Nera has been digging her nails into the ledger, leaving crescent moon-shaped impressions in the binding. She notices your interest and holds the book protectively close.
I'm concerned because Laro tends to feud with Orso, one of the local Valera rats.
What do you mean by Valera rat?
The Valeras. A brood of sea vermin playing at nobility.
She hefts her ledger as if to bring it down on a pest.
We squabble and compete, but Laro, the postinago, takes it too far.
So that the phrase is literally the term means carrot, but conversationally meaning idiot. You know, I take it your mother is someone important.
It's Ali Bardato. The Valiant Trading Company leans on her to finance their mission. If only more of her offspring were as accomplished.
Nera raises her free hand and squeezes the bridge of her nose. As long as the Valiant Trading Company recognizes my usefulness, we can call it a deal.
Fuck. Consider it done.
She flips open the ledger and hastily scribbles in a column, licking the nib on her quill.
There.
She snaps the book shut.
Laro and his miscreant friends carouse at the tavern, the falls above the Adra Mill, and the southwestern bridge. If you see him, tell Laro to get his good-for-nothing ass back home.
Well, we do have this thing with chasing a rogue god to the ends of Aora, but I guess if it's on the way.
Dear, you're always so funny. Now, admittedly, I do know where to go on this quest, so it's not exactly... It's kind of...
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about Luminous Adra.
A giant made of Luminous Adra.
All I know is that they're all at each other's throats up there.
Someone's coming! Oh no! Against a backdrop of jeering youths, a young woman raises her arms with an air of practic drama. Before her, two men stand across from each other, mirroring scowls.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
The woman trails off as you approach, and you find yourself as a sudden target of the crowd's attention.
I did not send for anyone to preside over our contest.
No? You didn't hire a bodyguard, coward. We have business. What do you want?
I'm here to fetch Lario. Nera is looking for him. A few chuckles arise from the bystanders and Lara's face flushes with embarrassment.
The family keeps you on a tight leash, Laro. Will getting impaled on a Valera blade prove something to them?
Psst. What's your words of? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on valiant terms.
Also glances in your direction with annoyance.
Small wonder the old empire collapsed in civil strife if this is the Valian way.
He sneers.
And how do your colonies fare, Adira?
Also narrows his eyes at Alof. Yeah, I suppose you have a good reason for this duel.
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
Lara opens his arms wide and smiles to the milling crowd.
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bartow silver.
Also spits on the ground between them. I really want to do this, but it's... You know what? No, it isn't our character. 10 copper piece on Laro.
Must you encourage this barbarism?
He frowns in his disappointment at you. A round of cheers accompanies your declaration. The Bartow second set accepts your wager. And also scowls in your direction.
Finoma, I am ready to cross swords if you are, Laro.
Gelarde, shall we resume?
The duelists square off and attentively circle each other. Stocky also moves with heavy strides while Lara takes precise, measured steps. Onlookers gather and press at the edges of the poorly defined arena. Their jeering lowers to expectant mutters. The duelists seconds bring forth their weapons. I'm going to take the opportunity to study each of the opponents. Okay, no I'm not. Fuck that. Find a better vantage point. Hey, you maneuver through the crowd with ease and find an uninterrupted view of the escalating conflict. Once the swords are delivered to their respective bearers, the seconds back away in melancholy silence. The duelists cross their swords and bow in salute. The tranquil moments end with a burst of motion. I'm going to distract also with an insult. Despite their difference in size, the duelists seem evenly matched. Also doesn't settle on an established form, but he keeps pace with Lara's aggressive strike. Your words fail to hit the mark. Also shakes his head and refocuses back on Lara. The faint trace of a smile on Adir's lip forms on Adir's lips, and hands on his hips, Seraphim grins. Also and Lara trade fierce jabs, giving up any pretense of playing the crowd. A hard downward thrust sends Lara's blade clattering to the ground. Without hesitation or offering to yield, also runs his blade through Lara's heart. A collective gasp rises from the audience as Lara sinks to the ground. Well, shit! We may have fucked up that quest.
Not bragging or laughing anymore, are you, Laro?
Also looks down at his bloody work and inserts an expression across his face. I'm gonna say nothing.
What's done is done. I will take shelter in the estate until this calms down. At least that's one less Bartow for us to worry about.
Also frowns and signals his attendant to leave. We can spin this.
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a moment, I'll be aiming to thank you for bringing me aboard.
A third hand at his belly and one heel out. He bows deeply, drooping ear almost touching the ground.
You run a tight shop, and you ain't no terrible person either. It'd be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
You're welcome.
I've a gift for you. This trinket be from one of the first ships I hunted. Malnage would have snatched it had I not found a perfect hiding spot.
So where'd you hide it?
I know were I to tell you that, you mightn't want it no more.
Seraphim gives an instant whistle while scratching his ass subtly as only one could scratch it. Adir seems pleased, and Jyoti nibbles on her lips to hide a spreading smile.
Just a jest, Cap. Nay, I tucked it away in my beard. Didn't wear braids back then. So my hair caught about everything from feathers to fish bones. Malnar shook me down for plunder after each raid. I figured out she wouldn't go nowhere near my beard. Said my face were like a saw-rip fetish.
Thank you for the gift then, Seraphim.
You be entirely welcome. Now, if you'll pardon me, I've round about reached my limit for sentiment.
Seraphim salutes, grinning broadly, and turns away. So, that gives resistance to dexterity afflictions. You know what, Seraphim? Ah, you've already got a fucking necklace. Well, you know, we'll leave it there for now. First things first, I need to go talk to the What's-Her-Face about the fact that What's-His-Face died. Something tells me the Valiant Trade Company ain't going to be too happy with me after that. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't exactly my fault. I mean, you can't blame me for someone dying when you didn't tell me to defend them. Although, to be fair, I didn't expect him to lose. I really should have, but... Oh. Did he? I don't remember him inviting me to the Valero estate, but I'm going to take him up on that offer even though I wasn't, you know, invited. Although I did lose 10 copper pieces, that's kind of upsetting. You know, actually, I've got a better idea. Let's go to the Bartow estate and see if we can find Delaro's sister. I mean, seriously, if you knew the families hated each other, would you really put the fucking houses that close to each other? Jesus Christ. There she is.
Laro is gone, claimed before his time by Valera aggression.
Nara clutches a ledger over her heart. You will be missed, I'm sure.
There can be no peace while civilized kith turn on each other.
She turns her gaze away in thoughtful silence.
Poor stupid Laro.
So she doesn't blame me, at least. That's a fucking start.
The newcomer. I thought you might visit. Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
She regards you with a cool expression, but stands with a fighter's pose.
You were present at the altercation where my Laro died.
Okay, fuck it. I shouldn't have talked to her. For an instant, her gaze flicks downwards from away from you.
When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
As Ali sighs, her gaze turning away. I could kill a few Valaris for you.
An amusing way to make introductions. For now, we leave it at that.
A slow smile spreads across Elysia's face.
Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cagnua and House Bardato can help one another.
What does he want?
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels.
I've just realised something. Her armour is fucking sparking. I didn't realise Graven Ash had suddenly come to fucking Pillar of Eternity.
You are a newcomer to the Deadfire. uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues.
She taps her chin and regards you thoughtfully.
Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy. Fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
Put in a good word for me, the Villain Training Company, it's a deal.
I'll have it taken care of at once.
She dips a quill and makes a quick mark in one of her documents.
There. May it open doors for you. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
You notice something unusual. You notice attention is drawn to Elysia's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents still sits a brass seal, still dripping with heated wax. The drip is dried into an almond-shaped pattern which resembles the shape of an eye fringed with bird feathers. A nictitating membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Azila breaks your focus by waving her hand in front of your face. She glances between you and her tidy desk, frowning. I'm gonna say nothing. She nods to you slowly, wearing an uncertain frown. Very well.
Yes?
Although I do like her armor, though. Her armor's pretty fucking cool. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're going to have to end this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.